going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here. Welcome back to another opening, and today we actually got a package. I got this package that's been sitting literally next to my desk for, I want to say, man, it's got to been at least a solid week and a half at this point. I've been trying to open it, but I had another package that was coming, and I was just going to do both at once. And I figured, you know what? We'll open the other one when it arrives. For now, we'll just dive into this one, and let's see what kind of goodies we got. So let me go ahead and just cut right into this real fast. Make sure I don't show any addresses, not trying to have you guys show up on this person's house. And let's see what kind of goodies we got. I have no clue what's in here, obviously. We got a letter, which is always nice. Get the letter out, and let me not look inside this first yet. Let's go ahead and pop into this letter. See what we got. So, first and foremost, hi Rhyme. I've been subscribed to your channel for over a year now. I was the one who originally said that I like the fact that you do not yell like others during your pack openings. After watching many of your videos, I realized I was wrong. Yeah. I'm a little bit loud. Well, it depends. You know, if I open something that I'm really excited to pull, I'm going to scream because I got hype about it. But if I pull something that's like, oh, yikes. Like, for example, I pulled that EX Crystal, not Crystal, that EX Chansey a couple weeks ago. And while it was cool to get an EX card out of one of those older EX packs, I'm like, whatever. Anyways. Your genuine enthusiasm and love for collecting have pushed me to send you this small package, a pack of Dragon Ball stickers that I've been keeping with me since the 90s. Oh my gosh. Including 3 real cards at the end. Also, alright, well there goes the surprise. Also a sealed North America first print Zelda Link to the Past on Game Boy? With an overlapping seal from my personal collection. I am mostly a video game collector and recently got back into Pokemon cards. I got a lot of my old cards that I would like to grade through PSA because of you. Nothing of your caliber, of course, but it's a start. There's a lot for a reply to me on YouTube and for the P.O. Box. I hope you enjoy what I sent. All the best from Canada. P.S. Don't show my address, NN. Well, alright, we know one of the things in there. We also know the stickers as well. You know what's funny? Give me a second. It's funny that there's a sealed game in here because something I'm gonna start showing off on the channel on here as well at some point, if you guys are interested, is my sealed games. You know, once I collected like the majority of the Pokemon cards and the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I really wanted, I had this like void in my heart, like, what's next? I don't want to just to collect. I want to collect stuff that means something to me. It really started with this right here. So even though I've had sealed games for a while, once I got my hands on this, I don't know, I just felt the desire to, like, you know, find some more sealed games from my childhood. Ironically, I never owned Pokemon Stadium 2, but, you know, again, second gen is one of my favorite generations of Pokemon, and this game was insanely hard to find. It was stupid how hard it was to find. And ever since I bought this, I just felt the need to get more. As you can see, this is fully sealed inside the little display case. I had this, like, crazy need to get more of these games to add to my collection. So the big one that I wanted was this. A sealed copy of Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. It's completely beat up, but that goes to show you that I don't care how beat up it is. If it's sealed, you know, I wanted my collection. I have been looking for a copy of Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo for literally 3 months now, maybe even longer. Honestly, I was looking for this way before I was looking for the Pokemon Stadium. Another game that I've shown in the past is definitely my Silver, Pokemon Silver. Again, second generation, best generation. You know, as you can see, it's got the H theme and everything. Again, I never thought I would start collecting sealed games like this, and then here I am now. Here I absolutely am. So what I think I might do on this channel, because again, this is a collector channel, I might start incorporating some of my sealed collection as well for games, because I got a bunch of stuff to show you guys. A lot of times I just post on my Instagram and then that's it, but you know, on the YouTube side of things, there's stuff that you guys can see for yourself. We also got Yu-Gi-Oh! Sega cards. This is actually very, very cheap. I think it's like a $20 a game new, which is kind of surprising considering the fact that, you know, any sealed Yu-Gi-Oh! Games usually are worth about $100, or they're selling for about $100. But I saw this for $20. I'm like, okay, I'm buying this. And I'm talking about recently. I bought this for like $20, I want to say maybe 3 weeks ago. I loved Sega cards growing up when I was a kid. And of course, we got the other one, the ultimate Yu-Gi-Oh! Game from my childhood, Worldwide Edition 2004. This one's a bit harder to find. I'm also looking for Eternal Duelist Soul, which I'm going to try to get my hands on at some point in the near future. But I bought this from a collector's cash recently for a little bit more than I expected to pay. It was like $150, but yeah. Anyways, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into this box from NN. From NN. I think the name was No Name. I think that's what it said. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. So here's the game. This is actually cool. It's funny, like the fact that he sent the sealed game, like right when I started getting back into sealed games, is hilarious to me. Woo! And Link to the Past is actually one of my favorite Zelda games. Oh my gosh, yo, that is beautiful, dog. Thank you so much. This is awesome. Oh, man, I don't think you understand how excited I am for this. I don't know what it is. Something about Game Boy games and Nintendo 64 and Super Nintendo. Mostly Game Boy and Nintendo 64 for me, because I think that's what I grew up with the most. It just resonates really, really well with me. And I think this is the very first Super Nintendo game I owned. You know, I got my Super Nintendo way, way late. I think PlayStation was out at the time. And I remember this is like the only game that I owned on it at the time. But yeah, I mean, you know, anything Zelda related is a crazy classic, even if it's like a reprint on another like platform like the Game Boy. So yeah, this is awesome. I'll put you in the back over here. You can kind of reflect and see me in my green screen in an awkward angle. I'll put you right there. All right, let's go ahead and get into these packs. See what we got over here. And that's everything. All right, let's see what we got. Make sure I didn't miss anything. We didn't. We're good. Let's go and pop into this and see what else we got. You just go ahead and get my little razor. Don't cut yourself. Always cut away from yourself, folks. We got a big stack actually here from the looks. Look at that. It's a huge stack. All right, so these are the stickers. Let's actually move you out of the way because gotta try to get some space over here. Let's see what we got. So he had these stickers since the 90s. Man, let's see what we got. See if I remember any of these, because I've definitely seen a lot of these before, you know, growing up. So we got that. Ooh, I've definitely seen this before. So are these all stickers? Are these stickers or cards? I've seen this before too. Oh my gosh. This is getting real nostalgic for me right now. I mean, again, I grew up under Dragon Ball, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! So when I see stuff like this, it's literally out of my childhood. It's like, bruh, I feel this. So yeah, are these all stickers or are these actual cards? Because I don't actually remember. It's funny, growing up, I remember I had people who, you know, the gateway drug to collecting was definitely Pokemon. Ooh, there we go. Okay, maybe these are the stickers. No, these are the cards. Growing up, Pokemon was definitely the gateway to a lot of people to start collecting. And I saw at the time people were also dabbling in like Digimon and Dragon Ball cards. I've only been strictly into like Pokemon growing up. You know, I tried to do Digimon, but it just didn't last. I tried to do the original Panini Dragon Ball cards, also didn't last. They also had the Score Dragon Ball cards as well, which again I tried, it just didn't really last. But there's something about, ooh, there we go. So these are the cards. Ooh, these are dope. What? These are dope. Look at that. See, if I would have seen stuff like this, you know, maybe, you know, I would have had a much better reaction. This is a dope card launch. I might have to get this graded. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because why not? You know, it won't hurt. And of course, we got the Jackie Chun and of course, your boy Goku. So yeah, that's awesome. I'll put you in the back. So yeah, thank you so much. This is so cool. Oh, this is great. Yeah, dog. I think I might definitely do a video at some point showing you some of my seal stuff. Right now, I mainly am targeting, like I said, Game Boy, and that's basically everything from Game Boy, from regular Game Boy all the way up to like Game Boy Advance. And the other one, I kind of want to collect more Super Nintendo stuff, but really the only thing I'm really looking for right now is, number one, a better condition Super Mario World 2, and then also Super Mario World 1 if I can get my hands on that, but that's a really expensive game. And then for Nintendo 64, I'm definitely looking for like Mario 64 and stuff like that. Basically anything Mario related. But for PlayStation, it's kind of weird. For PlayStation, I'm not really looking for like the value games. I'm looking more for stuff that I grew up with. I think the one I want that's the most rare is probably the Misadventures of Trombone, which I'll never forget. I was so excited to get that game. I bought it, you know, and I remember I rage quit so hard because I couldn't figure out one of those puzzles that I broke the game. I think I was like, I don't know, like 11 or something. I have no clue. But I remember getting so angry, I just pulled it out of the console and I just like broke it with like a screwdriver. Like I was so upset at that game. And it's funny because now looking back, having just having a open version of Misadventures of Trombone is like a $300 game. And then if you have like the sealed version, it's like a $700 game. So it's funny how like I'm looking back at the game that's so valuable today that I destroyed because I couldn't beat one puzzle. Yep, I was a little angry when I was a kid. But yeah, the other games I'm kind of going for are anything Mega Man related. So, you know, I got Mega Man Legends 1 and 2. I got Mega Man 8, Mega Man X series and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see that, just hit that thumbs up in the comment section below. If you could collect any game from your childhood, what would that be? Drop it down below as just a little question contest out there. But otherwise, I think that's the end of the video. I'm going to go ahead and figure out where to actually display these because I have so many sealed games now that I don't know where to put them on in my background and stuff like that. So I'll figure that out right now. But otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.